Hey guys, aloha! Happy Friday! And the reason why I put this into my presentation today is because it is Friday and we are all so excited, even me, that we do not have any school on Saturday or Sunday, which is amazing. So today we will be working on some science. So it is a science day. Fun fact about me, that is my favorite subject. So this is going to be today's agenda. So what we will be learning is a little bit about science safety rules and equipment that also go with that safety part. And then we will be talking about how I should act in the lab, also goes with safety rules. And then we're going to be doing a little bit of a mini pop quiz that you're going to be doing alone. So the first thing we're going to do is, what equipment do I need to be safe in the lab? Okay, so I'll be explaining why you exactly need this equipment and what it is called. So first thing is goggles, and the reason why we need goggles is because a lot of stuff that we work with is liquid. So that liquid can splash into your eyes or anything like that. And whenever it splashes into your eyes, we do not know how dangerous that can be. So that is why we wear goggles, because we do not want to risk anything and like get your parents called and everything for safety issues. So yeah. So the second thing is, we're going to be wearing, our lab wear, apron, or lab coat. So what that is what this man is wearing. And the lab coat just protects your clothes if there are any spills or anything. So yeah, and the next thing that we need is gloves. And again, we work with a lot of sorry about that car in the background, but we work with a lot of liquids, and those liquids could spill or anything like that, and we want to keep our hands safe so we don't get any burns or cuts or anything like that. And this one is something that you wouldn't really call equipment, but you will, it's very accessible, and most teachers actually do not put this in their safety equipment list. So this is why I am putting it here, because you should know about it. Closed shoes. Now the reason why I'm saying this is, on your other classes, you can wear whatever shoes you want as long as your teacher is fine with it and the dress code is fine with it. But in science class, you will be needing to wear closed shoes, because again, if anything spills, you could get burns or cuts or anything on your feet and toes. So that's why we need to keep our toes and everything covered up. So some closed shoes would be like some tennis shoes, something like that. Safety rules. So these are some rules for safety. So no chewing gum, and the reason why that is because if you're chewing gum, it is very sticky, and sometimes whenever you're talking, it may fall out. That has happened to me a few times, and if it does get mixed with any of the chemicals that we will be using, that could be very dangerous, and it could cause an explosion and everything. So please do not do that. Next thing is, do not play with lab equipment. Please actually don't do that one, because that could be very dangerous. You could tip things, you could spill things. Okay, again, this one goes with the last one on our other slide. No flip-flops or open toe shoes. Again, you can wear open toe shoes in other classes as long as your teacher is okay with it and the dress code is okay with it, but do not wear open toe shoes in our class. Again, things can spill, and that can be very dangerous. So next thing to do is follow instructions, because if you are not following instructions, like for example, your lab partner watched this experiment on YouTube and they want to do it, but it is not what the teacher said to do, that could be dangerous and they could be doing it wrong. So just do not do that. And the last rule is the most important rule. stay safe. So be safe of all chemicals that could be hurting you, giving you burns, scrapes, anything like that. So now we are going to be talking about how should I act in class. So here are 4 things to do in class, and I actually forgot one, which I'll be telling you guys as the 5th one. So number 1, only use the equipment the teacher said to use. So let's say your teacher said use the beaker. Now you're not going to use a thermometer if she told you to use the beaker, because again, that could be dangerous and it could just mess up what experiment you guys are doing. Next thing to do is follow all instructions. This one goes with what was on the last slide, so make sure you follow all of the instructions. Next thing is something that students forget a lot, and I actually have a funny story that happened in my class. So one of the students went to NASA for winter break in Austin, and they brought back some moon dust, and they wanted to show it to the class. And I said, okay. So they had a bag of the moon dust, and they were passing it around, and everybody was looking at it, and this one kid opened up the bag, got some of the moon dust on his finger and licked it. That could be very, very dangerous. We had to call his parents, and we had to call NASA very, very quickly to make sure nothing in there was actually dangerous for the body or anything like that. So do not do that. That could be very, very dangerous. And last but not least, do not mix. Not last but not least, but number 4, don't mix random chemicals together unless the teacher said to. Now the last one is something again that most teachers don't teach. So I do not want you to directly smell what is in the beaker or any other equipment that you're using to hold your liquid. Do not directly smell it. What you want to do is put it under your nose, but put it, you know how you have a belly button, put it right where your belly button is. So put it at that height, and you're going to grab your hand and you're going to waft. So what you're going to do is you're going to make a circle with your hand, or like a half circle that goes onto your nose or into your nose. So you're gonna waft, because if you directly smell it, there could be chemicals in it and doing things that you don't want on your nose. So yeah. Okay, so sorry about that little glitch, but now it is quiz time. So what I want you to do is I want you to join my Google Classroom, and we're going to take the pop quiz, and we will work on one question together, and you will do the rest alone. And the link to the assignment is going to be in the description, as well as my classroom. But if that does not work for you, the code would be DBJCC74, and none of these letters are capital. I don't know why it appeared capital here on my screen. So now let's go to our pop quiz. Have a great weekend.